Hey YouTube, it's Ashley here, and today is Monday. I think it's the 10th of August, and I am already showered and dressed, and it's 10:40. I was showered and dressed by 9:30. That's pretty amazing for me. That's what I'm wearing. Yeah, so what is going on? I don't think I mentioned this for a while. I think I had mentioned this when I was over 200, but because I'm 5'8", now that I'm 194, I am officially just overweight and no longer obese, which is pretty exciting. I really looked into it, and when I started this journey, I was considered obese class 2. So I made it out of obese class 2, out of obese class 1, and now I'm just overweight at 194. And if you're 5'8", then you're no longer obese when you hit 196. So that's pretty exciting. I have 30 more pounds until I'm considered normal weight. I'll be high in normal weight, but who cares? I'll be normal weight. So that's really exciting. I'm in a pretty positive mood today. We just completed our logo for our new company that we're starting. I already have one company. We're going to start a second one. We're not there yet. Like, we have to get the website up and all that before we officially get it launched. But I'm pretty excited. We're doing something that's completely separate from our current company that kind of does similar things, but we're just going to kind of keep them separate and kind of do some experimentation with how we do things so that we don't tarnish. You know, if something goes wrong in one company, then the other company doesn't get tarnished, because we've built up our other company for over 14 years. So we don't want to screw that up. But yeah, anyways, sorry. I know that has nothing to do with the VSG. Something that I've noticed is that my hair loss has really picked up. I did switch to the wet brush. I think I showed that to you guys. Hold on a second. And I'm back. Okay, so I switched to the wet brush. This is what it looks like. Doesn't look like anything special. It's even like kind of flimsy feeling, lightweight. This brush, like it says, why is it called the wet brush? Because you brush your hair when it's wet. If your hair is dry, this brush sucks. Brush your hair when your hair is wet, and it like detangles as it brushes, you know, especially me with curly hair, but I can even say that because you women with fine hair, whew, I always thought that was really silky smooth to brush through, and then I brushed a little girl's hair and I was like, holy hell, that's worse than curly hair. So anyways, this brush really reduced my hair loss quite a bit early on. Now that I'm 3 months out, I take a shower, and I mean, it's not like so much hair that like it's like chunks coming out, but let me see if anything comes out when I do this. Nothing. So see, I'm not like there yet where I'm like pulling hair out like I've seen in other people's videos. But like when I switched to the wet brush, I was only losing like 4 to 5 strands of hair per shower, which is unheard of because prior to that I was losing a lot. Now I'm still using the wet brush and I'm losing a lot more hair. I recently dyed just the bottom, like basically from like here down. I kind of did like a blonde ombre, which you can't really tell with curly hair, unfortunately. It looked cool when I think there's one video I posted where it was, you know, right after I'd gotten it done, but anyways. Yeah, now it kind of just looks like I haven't gotten my hair dyed in like 6 years and I just have really bad roots, but anyways, what am I talking about? I'm like thinking maybe because I dyed my hair it's making me lose my hair, but I don't think so because I didn't dye my roots. This is all, you know, my natural hair color and everything. I had been growing it out for a while prior to dyeing it, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but you know, people swear by biotin and keratin or whatever. I don't know. People do all this stuff, and the consensus I keep getting is that you can't stop the hair loss no matter what you do. So I gotta stop taking my biotin. I was taking like the 10,000 EUs or whatever it is, or IU, I don't know. I don't know the dosage, but it was the maximum, the highest dosage you could get. And yeah, I just kind of figure like my hair is going to come out and it's going to come out no matter what I do, so why stress about it? But switch to a wet brush if you haven't done that yet. It's about $10 at Target. I think it's just $10 everywhere. I think it's one of those like I've seen on TV things or something. I'm not quite sure, but I promise you, you will not. You will thank me later. Also, I have not started a gym regime yet. Regime? I don't know. How do you say that? Regime? Help me out, guys. My kids go to school at the end of this month, and including the 4-year-old, and hopefully he won't get kicked out. Please pray about that. I don't want him to get kicked out. He has behavior issues where he has impulse control problems. Like, he really can't stop doing something, and it'll be to the point where he'll like do something really mean, like he'll go like this and he'll say, stop doing that, that hurts, and he goes, okay, I have to do it 2 more times, and you're like, no, you don't, and he really does. You can see it in his eyes. He has to do it 2 more times, and if he does it 2 more times, he can stop. If he doesn't do it 2 more times, then he can't stop. I mean, it's like full-blown meltdown. He has a little bit difficulty, like he's got, his vocabulary is very high, but he is kind of difficult to understand sometimes, and like his speech isn't 100% there at 4.5 years old. So he gets really, really frustrated if there's ever a time that you don't understand him. So I don't really know what to do about that. I'm going to be paying, money for him to go to wraparound care because it's BPK in Florida. It's free from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. But I'm going to pay so that he can stay there while his brother is at school because they'll be going to the same school. Yay! And I really hope that he makes it through the year because this is like a school that everyone wants to get into, and it's really difficult to get into. Like, I credit God 100% for getting my oldest into that school because I applied to go there and they said the wait list was over 400 people and don't even bother. And they literally opened a school that was more convenient to me within 2 months over the summer, and I made it, or I got him in it. I don't know. If you have kids, you probably know what I'm talking about. The whole school thing, you want to get your kids in the best school. So this one actually goes up to middle school, and they're building a high school. It's a charter school, uniforms, but it's publicly funded. It's so good. Please don't get kicked out, Ethan. Anyways, this video is like half VSG, half personal BS. Verikai, Cirque du Soleil was amazing yesterday. Like, it actually makes me tear up when I watch that show. Like, it's so powerful with like the music, and I think like Cirque du Soleil, I think they spray something around the room because it always has a distinctive smell too. It's weird. Like, everything about the sights, the sounds, like, it just gets all your senses involved. It's really amazing. Please continue to pray for Ginger VSG, for her family, and for her sister, who has stage 4 colon cancer that has spread through her body. First world problems, guys, If you don't think you're losing weight fast enough, or, I don't know, just realize that some things really are first world problems, and be thankful, have a grateful heart and be thankful, because it's probably not as bad as it feels in the moment. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.